Welcome back, parade watchers. And it's time for a new history video. Today we'll be looking into a couple of stars from the 90s. And were once number one on Nickelodeon before the sponge. And I'm talking about the Rugrats, who have been remembered by people when the show first aired on August 11, 1991, thanks to their creators Arlene Klasky, Gabor Ksupo, ampersand Paul Germain. 6 years later, 3 of their characters will be one giant balloon together in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Rugrats made their parade debut in 1997, with Nickelodeon as their sponsor. The design shows Tommy Pickles and Chuckie Finster riding on Tommy's dog, Spike, making them the first and still as of 2024, the only 3-character giant balloon. They hold the record for the most characters in one balloon, until 2016, when DreamWorks' Trolls took it when they got 4 characters in their balloon. The balloon has a height of 40 feet, including Spike's snout being 20 feet long, and Chuckie's glasses being 12 feet wide, weighs in at about 450 pounds, with 2,000 yards of fabric, and used as 16,780 cubic feet of helium. Not only that, but they ended up being one of the surviving balloons of the parade that year, along with Arthur, Big Bird, Garfield, Peter Rabbit, Spider-Man, and Bumpy. In terms of the giant balloons, 4 other balloons were either damaged or popped, and 1 balloon caused a serious accident that made the last 2 balloons removed from the parade.
All right, we'll take a look at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade's first 3-character balloon. From creators Arlene Klasky, Gabor Ksupo, and Paul Germain, meet the Rugrats. Tommy Pickles, the adventurous leader, his best friend Scaredy Cat, Chuckie, and along for the ride, their faithful pal, Spike. Rugrats balloon is furnished by Nickelodeon.
We're told that 2,000 yards of fabric went into bringing this trio to life. Enough material to outfit the members of 2 of today's marching bands or me and Willard.
The world of Rugrats is about life from a baby's point of view, from the knees up. Tommy's slogan is, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
That's right, Pilgrim. And that doom and gloomer, Chuckie says, when all else fails, cry. That works for me. And Spike, well, just like your own doggy, he can't talk, but he does take the Rugrats on some big-time adventures on Nickelodeon's popular series.
Just like he did today.
That super terrific Cat in the Hat and party time at the hit Broadway musical Smokey Joe's Cafe. You're invited. The address is right here on NBC.
In 1998, when Macy's and the people of New York City had the new rules for the balloons on their size limits, the expansion of the handlers and pilots, and have 2 utility vehicles to help control the balloons, the Rugrats was one of the balloons that got to stay in the parade. And it was pretty exciting, as they were promoting the Rugrats movie, which was playing in theaters before Thanksgiving on November 20th. But, like the previous year, it was heavy winds, with the addition of heavy rain, which managed to deflate 4 balloons before even starting the parade.
On the lookout for danger and adventures, it is the Rugrats, Macy's first 3-character balloon. Their fearless leader, Tommy Pickles, his worrywart pal, Chuckie, and providing transportation down Broadway, Tommy's dog, Spike. Spike's snout, by the way, is longer than 2 New York City taxi cabs.
Let me tell you guys, I know this show very well.
Oh, yeah.
The world of Rugrats is all about life from a baby's point of view. 1-year-old Tommy's slogan is, we're babies, we're supposed to get in trouble. That's our job.
I like Scaredy Cat Chuckie's favorite saying, when all else fails, just cry.
That's my philosophy. And Spike, well, he doesn't say anything. He's a dog, but he does take the Rugrats on some wonderful adventures, like today's. This is their 2nd trip to Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Thanksgiving brings yet another adventure. The Rugrats movie, announcing the biggest event in Rugrats history. The birth of Tommy's new baby brother, Dill Pickles.
Love that name.
Another year comes in 1999.
Meanwhile, Nickelodeon furnishes us with Rugrats, those TV babies who know all about life from a little one's view. Macy's first three-character giant balloon is the size of 20 playpens, leading the bunch that take charge child himself, Tommy Pickles. Holding on for dear life, Tommy's bespectacled best buddy, Chuckie, that lovable scaredy cat. And along for the ride, of course, Tommy's dog, Spike.
Well, you know, Katie, Tommy may be in diapers, but he really gets things done. As he says, a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. According to Worrywart Chuckie, there's nothing to fear but monsters. The way Chuckie sees it, when all else fails, cry. Those designer specs are wider than 2 bunk beds.
And Spike, well, he doesn't say very much, but he does take the babies on some exciting adventures like today's. Spike's snout is as long as a school bus. All in all, the fabric needed to create the Rugrats balloon is enough to make uniforms for 300 of today's marching band members.
And lighting the way for Santa's arrival at Herald Square, the star of the anime.
In 2000, in a way to promote the sequel, Rugrats in Paris the movie, which was already released on November 17th, they added a French beret on Tommy's head.
In your dreams.
Yeah. Moving right along, Nickelodeon furnishes Rugrats, Tommy Pickles with a cool new beret and his bespectacled best friend Chuckie and Tommy's dog Spike. You like that, didn't you? Katie has to do, or Katie, Tommy's cool beret has to do with the trio's new feature film, Rugrats in Paris, the movie. It is très chic.
Très chic, Matt. It took plenty of fabric to create the Rugrats balloon, enough to span 11 football fields. These are fun. I'll take the Tommyisms and you can take the Chuckie-isms. Tommy likes to say, a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do, and you can't seize the day in a playpen. Come on, let's bust out of here.
And that scaredy cat Chuckie says there's nothing to fear but monsters, and when all else fails, cry. Spike says nothing, but he's into adventure big time. Word is, with those Rugrats in Paris, France never had a chance.
Continental Airlines furnishes flights of...
In 2001, with the removal of Tommy's beret, not only that the Rugrats were celebrating their 10th anniversary, but also receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Flying high for its 5th year, the Rugrats balloon with that can-do or can-do-do kid in diapers, Tommy Pickles, a born leader.
Careful, I'm a new father. That hits home. His scaredy cat sidekick, Chuckie Finster, is a real baby doomer. His philosophy, we've said it before, every silver lining comes with a cloud at the end. And when all else fails, cry. Once again, transportation's provided by the baby's best buddy, good old Spike. And speak of transportation, his snout is longer than 2 New York City taxi cabs, Katie.
Furnished by Nickelodeon, Rugrats celebrates its 10th anniversary with festivities that include their own star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. You can't get any bigger than these mini megastars. The balloon, by the way, is the size of 20 playpens.
The Ask Jeeves balloon. Mayor Rudy Giuliani of the Heroes of New York City. Macy's parade marches on. Don't miss a beat.
After 2001, they were retired, making a total of 5 appearances. Although the Rugrats doesn't have the longest run in both television and the parade, in terms of Nickelodeon, thanks to SpongeBob. But they have also been known as the first ever balloon that Nickelodeon brought to life in the air. Sesame Street's official superhero, Super Grover, JoJo from JoJo's Circus, the lovable puppy Blue from Blue's Clues, also a special episode coming your way. But next, the K9 movie star Beethoven. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more on Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.